Before we start, I would want you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. Number 1, he married CELEB VIP in 2009 and they have 2 children together. Tom Brady married his wife CELEB VIP, the biggest supermodel in the world, back in 2009. The two were introduced by mutual friends and the connection, VIP says, was instant. I knew right away, the first time I saw him. We met through a friend. The moment I saw him, he smiled and I was like, that is the most beautiful, charismatic smile I've ever seen. We sat and talked for 3 hours. I had to go home for Christmas, but I didn't want to leave. You know that feeling of like, you can't get enough? From the first day we met, we've never spent one day without speaking to each other, Burchin told Vanity Fair in 2009. When they met, Brady had been dating now ex-girlfriend Bridget Monahan. He ended up breaking up with Monahan to pursue things with Burchin, and found out a short while later that Monahan was pregnant with his child. It was definitely a surprise for the both of us. In the beginning, you're living this romantic fantasy. You're thinking, this can't be true. It's so good, and then whoops, wake up call. We were dating 2.5 months when we found out, and it was a very challenging situation. Obviously in the beginning, it's not the ideal thing, Burchin told Vanity Fair.
They may be one of Hollywood's hottest couples, but according to tabloids, Tom Brady and CELEB VIP's marriage may be a lot wackier than it appears. Here are some of the weird things fans seem to ignore about their relationship.
Number 2, he has a son with ex-Bridget Monahan. Brady dated actress Bridget Monahan from 2004 through 2006. They took their relationship public fairly early on, making appearances on red carpets and whatnot. While just about everyone thought that the two would end up getting engaged, they ended up going their separate ways after about 2 years. Their split came after Brady met CELEB VIP, and news of a baby came after that. A couple of weeks after the breakup, Monahan learned she was pregnant and told Brady the news. My son has 2 loving parents in an extended family, whether it's cousins or stepmothers or boyfriends. My son is surrounded by love, Monahan told E! News back in 2011. Monahan ended up finding love again and tied the knot in October 2015. Her husband Andrew Frankel is the co-president of a Wall Street institutional brokerage firm called Stewart Frankel & Co.
February 2007, Moynihan was pregnant with Brady's child, and the news threw a wrench into Brady and Bunchin's hot and heavy new romance. In 2015, Bunchin admitted to CBS This Morning that it had been a challenging way to start their relationship.
Number 3, he was linked to cheerleader Megan Vasconcelos in 2006. Brady supposedly found a spark with Patriots cheerleader back in the day. The quarterback was linked to Megan Vasconcelos in 2006 according to popular celebrity dating database Who's Dated Who. Reports indicate that his fling with the cheerleader happened while he was dating Monahan. Although things didn't go very far between Brady and Vasconcelos, she found love with another guy on the Patriots roster, Lonnie Paxton. She became Mrs. Paxton in 2011 and has 4 kids with her husband. It seems entirely possible that Vasconcelos and Brady's relationship was more of just an innocent flirt here or there, especially given the fact that Paxton is a big fan of Brady. Number 4, he dated Tara Reid in 2002. Brady embraced his fame and dated one of the most well-known actresses of the late 90s, early 2000s. Brady and Tara Reid had a brief relationship that may not even be considered a relationship at all. The romance came to light back in 2014 when Reid was on the Australian radio show Kylie and Jackie O. According to Us Weekly, Reid participated in a speed question round in which the host named a bunch of celebs and Reid was asked to say if she'd ever kissed the person or not. When it came to Tom Brady, she spilled the beans. Reid was famously engaged to Carson Daly, but the two broke up in 2001. In 2010, she got engaged to Michael Axman, but they never made it down the aisle either. According to Who's Dated Who, Reid has been dating Ted Dullock since August 2017. Number 5, he has been linked to Britney Spears and Ivanka Trump. Brady may have some past love secrets that he may never share with the world. Being one of the most popular quarterbacks in the NFL, relationship rumours are simply par for the course, and Brady has had his fair share. Of course, there's no way to actually prove whether or not Brady had flings with these women unless he was to admit it himself, but he may or may not have gone on dates with pop star Britney Spears and current first daughter Ivanka Trump. And while Who's Dated Who has pointed out these dating rumours, there could be plenty more we don't know about. That's all for today. I hope you liked the video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you never miss an amazing video from us.